And here are the crypto top headlines. Caroline Ellison blames Sam Bankman-Fried for misuse of FTX user funds at trial. Next, Brazilian Securities Regulator plans Sandbox for tokenization in 2024. Also, Ripple's chief financial officer steps down amid SEC lawsuit. Plus, XRP price gearing up for rebound as whales make their move. And billionaire Paul Tudor Jones backs Bitcoin and gold as geopolitical risks rise. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We are a new channel here on YouTube and would greatly appreciate it if you would click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. It does help support the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to the headlines. Our first top headline, Caroline Ellison blames Sam Bankman-Fried for misuse of FTX user funds at trial. Reports have suggested the former CEO of Alameda Research and SBF had largely been out of contact following the collapse of FTX in November of 2022. Former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried watched from the defense table as his former business associate and girlfriend, Caroline Ellison, testified at his criminal trial. According to the reports from the courtroom on October 10th, Ellison admitted to fraud during her time at Alameda under Bankman-Fried's direction. The former Alameda CEO reportedly placed the blame for misuse of FTX user funds directly on SBF, claiming he set up the systems, leading to Alameda taking roughly $14 billion from the exchange. Alameda took several billions of dollars from FTX customers and used it for investments, said Ellison, according to reports. I sent balance sheets that made Alameda look less risky than it was. Ellison met Bankman-Fried through their jobs at Jane Street Capital, with SBF convincing her to leave the investment firm and join his crypto-focused endeavors. Reports have suggested the two had largely been out of contact following the collapse of FTX in November of 2022. Ellison's relationship with SBF is one of the issues central to the allegations facing the former CEO, as he was in charge of the crypto exchange while she led the team at Alameda. Bankman-Fried's fraud charges are based on his directing Alameda to access FTX user funds without customers' consent, which he used for purchases including property and donations to political campaigns. FTX co-founder and former chief technology officer Gary Wang took the stand starting on October 5th as one of the first witnesses for prosecutors, claiming he committed crimes with Ellison and former engineering director Nishid Singh. On cross-examination of Wang, SBF's attorneys seemed to be attempting to shift some of the blame for the exchange's collapse to Ellison, questioning the former chief technology officer on her role. In opening arguments, the defense claimed she ignored Bankman-Fried's request to put a hedge on Alameda investments. Ellison and Wang were some of the first FTX and Alameda insiders to plead guilty as part of an agreement with the U.S. authorities for her testimony. It's unclear whether Bankman-Fried will take the stand as part of his defense strategy. The former Alameda Research CEO's testimony marked the fifth day of SBF's criminal trial, where he faces 7 fraud-related charges. He has pleaded not guilty to all charges and is expected to appear in a second criminal trial starting in March of 2024. Our next top headline, Brazilian Securities Regulator plans Sandbox for tokenization in 2024. Daniel Maeda of Brazil's CVM said during Rio Innovation Week, the regulator plans to explore a regulatory sandbox for use cases of tokenization, potentially starting in 2024. The Comissão de Valores Mobiliários, or CVM, of Brazil is planning to start a second regulatory sandbox program in 2024. Speaking at Rio Innovation Week on October 4th, the Superintendent of Institutional Investor Supervision with the CVM, Daniel Maeda, said the regulator will be exploring a regulatory sandbox for use cases of tokenization, potentially starting in 2024. According to Maeda, the regulator's efforts to launch the second sandbox followed positive experiences tokenizing roughly $36 million in assets. We do not define specific cases because we want to let innovation reach the CVM without prior limitations, Maeda said to Cointelegraph Brazil. But some areas for the application of tokenization certainly catch our attention, such as agribusiness and environmental, social, and governance. The superintendent added that the CVM planned to wait for changes to be implemented related to Brazil's crypto market, including those for the country's central bank digital currency, the DREX. According to Maeda, both the securities regulator and central bank should consider developments in the digital asset space, as well as how other countries have handled regulation. I have a lot of respect for the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, and I don't think it's up to me to point out their stance as right or wrong, said Maeda. What I can say is that we, at CVM, saw many benefits in this market to leverage processes. Through tokenization, the investor gains in transparency and lower costs, in addition to increasing the democratization of investments, which are values that the Commission carries. Brazil's central bank announced a tightening of regulations in October amid a significant surge in crypto adoption in the country. Governor Campos Neto specifically called out connections between using crypto and tax evasion or illicit activities. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva signed a framework into law in June establishing the different roles the country's central bank and CVM would have in regulating digital assets. In November, Brazil plans to roll out a program issuing identification documents through a private blockchain as part of efforts to protect personal data and prevent fraud. Our next top headline, Ripple's chief financial officer steps down amid SEC lawsuit. The SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple in December of 2020 for using XRP to raise funds, which the Commission claimed was a violation of securities laws. Christina Campbell, chief financial officer of Ripple, has left the crypto payments platform for a comparable position at the virtual healthcare provider Maven Clinic. According to Campbell's LinkedIn, her employment at Ripple ended in October, after more than 2 years without explanation other than a memorable time at the crypto firm. She joined Ripple in April of 2021 after more than 4 years as CFO at payments platform PayNearMe. While healthcare is a complex, highly regulated industry like fintech, it's new to me, said Campbell in an October 7th post. Campbell's announcement came amid Ripple being engaged in a legal battle that started in December of 2020 with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, largely over sales of its XRP token. In July, a federal judge ruled that XRP was not a security when sold to retail investors, a ruling upheld in October following an appeal from the SEC. Ripple's trial with the SEC is scheduled to begin in April of 2024. It will come in the same year as other high-profile cases affecting the crypto space, including the second criminal trial of former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried in March of 2024, and the trial of former Celsius CEO Alex Mashinsky in September of 2024. It's unclear if Campbell's departure was related to any regulatory scrutiny Ripple is facing in the United States. CEO Brad Garlinghouse advised startup firms to avoid the U.S. as recently as September, while Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz said the tide is turning in regards to regulatory uncertainty in the country. Our next top headline, XRP price gearing up for rebound as whales make their move. Although the XRP price has witnessed a decline along with the overall crypto market since beginning of October, recent price action shows XRP is consolidating in the 50-cent support level, suggesting the early stages of a rebound may be brewing. In addition to this, on-chain data has revealed some whales are expanding their holdings in preparation for the rebound. Large XRP transactions hint at accumulation. Various on-chain data has shown large XRP transactions in the past few weeks to and from exchanges, suggesting some whales might be accumulating XRP tokens. According to data from Whale Alerts, a crypto whale tracking service, 50 million XRP worth, or $24.8 million, was recently transferred from Crypto.com to a private wallet. Whatever the reasons, massive XRP transactions like this are worth paying attention to, as they can either increase or decrease buying and selling pressure. While there have been other whale movements from private wallets to exchanges, data from the crypto analytics platform Sentiment points to an accumulation tactic from XRP whales, a metric that follows the balances of wallets holding between 100,000 to 1 million XRP has significantly increased since the beginning of the month. In this last 7-day time frame, the net cumulative balance in these wallets increased by 60 million XRP tokens from 3.77 billion to 3.83 billion. XRP is currently trading at 49.9 cents, putting the net increase of these whales at $29.9 million. What's next for XRP price? Potential impact. Interest in XRP price is now at one of its highest levels, and according to financial analysts, the cryptocurrency is leading the charge in upending the conventional payments sector. The number of XRP holders has also steadily been on the rise, as news about Ripple and the SEC has continued to generate attention for XRP. Data from Sentiment below shows this measure is now at 4.8 million wallet addresses. The XRP price is down by 2.11% in the past 24 hours, but trading volume increased by 56.53%. Higher volume means there is more activity and interest in an asset, which can indicate a price spike. However, bulls have failed to hold the 50-cent support zone, and XRP might continue to move down if it breaks below 48.8 cents. With whales accumulating, key support levels holding, and the SEC lawsuit progressing in Ripple's favor, there might be a bullish reversal for XRP. According to one analyst, XRP could rise 1,137% to a new all-time high of $5.85. Our next top headline, billionaire Paul Tudor Jones backs Bitcoin and gold as geopolitical risks rise. Jones said the U.S. is moving towards an untenable fiscal position. Hedge fund giant Paul Tudor Jones said on Tuesday that the combination of extensive geopolitical risk and rising U.S. government debt levels make it difficult to own stocks, but that Bitcoin and gold are attractive options. This might be the most threatening geopolitical environment I've ever seen, said Jones on CNBC's Squawk Box. He also took note of the U.S. fiscal position, calling it the weakest since at least World War II. As interest costs go up in the United States, said Jones, you get in this vicious circle where higher interest rates cause higher funding costs, cause higher debt issuance, which cause further bond liquidation, which cause higher rates, which put us in an untenable fiscal position. I can't love stocks, he said, but I love Bitcoin and gold. Jones first made his bullishness on Bitcoin in May of 2020, saying then he had put 1 to 2% of his assets in the crypto. A year later, he said he wanted an allocation to Bitcoin of 5%. Earlier in 2023, Jones sounded less bullish, saying that an unfriendly regulatory picture and a U.S. Federal Reserve determined to squelch inflation were likely to be headwinds for Bitcoin. So this concludes our top headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.